Hi, Pisces. Welcome to your love and relationship reading for the month of July. I cannot believe it's almost July. Okay, so for those of you who are just now tuning in, these are generalized readings, so not everything in the reading may pertain to you. I am available to answer any questions as well as to do private readings and can be reached at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. I like to start off with a reading for my singles and then I move into a reading for my couples. Okay. So the first card in the spread is the Knight of Swords. This has to do with the universe kind of really challenging you to take action, to go after what you want, also to focus. This can sometimes go either way, where it can indicate that, you're kind of making decisions haphazardly, so to speak, and you're just, you're all over the place. However, looking at the supporting cards here, it seems like, the universe is telling you to really concentrate, on what you want and really pursue it and go after, focus. What's covering you is the Two of Cups, and this is perfect because, this reading is in regards to love. So what this is telling me is, there's somebody who there's somebody who you're thinking about and somebody who you're wanting to go after and pursue. By all means, do it. The Two of Cups is like, it's one of my favorite cards, especially in regards to love. This has to do with, an intense connection, being able to see things through each other's perspectives. This is a relationship, a dynamic that is extremely caring and understanding. And I think that one of the things that when we think about, truly being happy and being with somebody we love, there's a feeling of being seen and heard, and being appreciated for exactly who you are, as you are, your true authentic self. And I really think that this, card encompasses on that type of connection. Now, the next card is the Empress. She turns spirit into matter, okay? She is a creator. She is abundance. These cards are really just saying focus, go after, you have the power within you to obtain what you want. Focus, go after it. I mean, this is a serious connection that you have. I wouldn't ignore it. These connections just don't always come around. The foundation of the situation is the Five of Cups. You were in a situation, a relationship that, really depleted your inner being. This could even indicate that, maybe there were some issues of infidelity. And ultimately, we have the Six of Cups here. You had to leave because you wanted to seek out a better life, and I'm very proud of you for making this decision. It's not easy leaving a situation, that's difficult like that. It's hard to get up and move forward sometimes. Your aspirations is the King of Swords, and I think that this really encompasses on having this very raw, honest relationship, something that's very transparent. No secrets. And again, I think that this touches on, being seen and heard and appreciated for exactly who you are, your authentic self. And in return, loving somebody for their authentic self as well. You in the environment of the future, I think you're going to be presented with some decisions in regards to this relationship, which direction to take it moving forward. I think that this is going to be a whirlwind romance, so to speak. The overall outcome is the Sun, which I think really encompasses on this euphoric happiness that you are going to be experiencing with this individual. And I really think that, the world is your playground and you can really take this relationship in any direction that you want. You just need to focus and choose a direction. So that's pretty cool. So with that said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me and we can look into this further. But now I am going to move into a reading for my couples. looks like you are going to be making decisions in regards to this relationship that you're currently in. But it looks like, overall, even though you're in this current state, my gosh, we have the Two of Cups for my Pisces couples, as well as my Pisces singles. So it looks like for my Pisces couples right now, you appear to be going through a difficult time. We have the Five of Cups, which indicates, things haven't always been easy for you, especially in regards to your last relationship. This was a situation that emotionally exhausted you. I don't think that this was a healthy situation for you. And I think that this is something that you've carried with you from your last relationship into this one. And from the feel of it, it's like, how could you not? This is a very heavy feeling. Now, the next card is the King of Crystals, and this indicates where you are now in regards to, your partner. I don't think that you have been completely forthcoming. I think that it's hard for you to fully express yourself. That there's a lot of layers that are underneath, layers that are very deep that you haven't fully expressed, and I really think that it has to do, with the situation in regards to the Five of Cups. Now, what you're hoping to get from this relationship is the Temperance. And I think that, this actually just fits in beautifully with, this situation that we're dealing with, the Five of Cups and the King of Crystals, because it has to do with you being in the dark and being brought into the light, so to speak. This is about you evolving, you processing and working through these hardships, the heartaches, the grief, the burdens that you're carrying with you because of this situation, and moving forward. You're not going to forget these situations, but you're going to process them so that you can evolve and move forward. Because ultimately, sometimes moving forward is literally the only option we have. Now, what your partner is bringing into this relationship is the Seven of Wands. He or she is kind of tiptoeing, trying to figure out, what next step to take, so to speak. But where he or she is now in regards to you is the Chariot. And what this tells me is that this person is focused on you and is moving forward to progressing or, continuing their dedication towards this relationship with you. Now, what he or she is hoping to get from this relationship is the Queen of Swords. I love the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's very upfront, very direct. They address issues, things that they want head on without hesitation. Their execution is so perfect, though, that the things they touch always seem to be better. And he or she is going to use this energy and applying it to your relationship. I think that ultimately, this is going to be the perfect person for you to be with to really process and deal with these emotions. Now, the way that you see your partner is the Ace of Crystals, and this has to do with, I really think that you see this person as being able to do whatever they want, meaning that you have so much faith in them that, they have zero boundaries, that they literally can obtain anything they want because they're talented and caring and loving. You have all of this faith in this person. I think this person is the perfect person for you to be with, to really process these things that's going on with you with the Five of Cups and the King of Crystals. So the way your partner sees you is the Two of Cups. We have that deep emotional connection. This person loves you and is ride or die with you, so to speak. So the overall outcome is the Star, which is one of my favorite cards to have that wonderful faith and hope and trust that things are just going to work out for you, and the abundance of opportunities that are available for this relationship. And I think that your partner has this. I think that you're moving towards it, but I don't think that you have as much faith as your partner, and I think it's because of the Five of Cups and the King of Crystals. Sometimes it's really hard to simply trust that the divine has a path for you. Just trust. I think, and I tell this to people that I read for all the time, the scariest part is the unknown. The hardest part is the waiting, trying to figure things out. And it's hard to just like surrender yourself to the divine and just trust. I know that sometimes I have a hard time with it too, so I totally get it. So with that said, if you guys have any questions, please email me at montreflotarot@gmail.com. Thanks, you guys.